Tens of thousands of Native Hawaiians are on the DHHL waitlist. Some have been on it now for decades. But a bill at the state legislature could help. And joining us now with more is Kuhio Lewis, CEO of the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Good morning, Kuhio. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Good morning.
Can you talk more about the bill that's before lawmakers right now?
So there's a bill this morning actually being heard before Chairwoman Sylvia Luke, which would appropriate $600 million to the Department of Hawaiian Homelands to administer its act, which could provide housing for thousands of Native Hawaiians who have been waiting for generations. You know, this is a historic bill. It's a bill that could really provide sustainability and a means of survival in our homeland for thousands of people. And it's critical, you know, especially during this time where people are struggling to make ends meet, to find stability. I mean, this is amazing that the legislature took this up, and we're really grateful, and we hope the bill advances.
You say that it could help thousands on the wait list. How many Native Hawaiians are on the wait list right now?
There's approximately 28,000 Native Hawaiians currently on the list, and many have actually passed away. I mean, we've seen, I've heard stories over the last few weeks as we've been advocating for this bill's passage. I've heard from people who've been waiting 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. Some have passed away on the list. So it's heartbreaking. This is an obligation that the state agreed to when they became a state. So it's an unfulfilled promise, and you know, this is really an opportunity because the state has these extra funds to address a long-standing commitment that has never been fulfilled to the Native Hawaiian community.
Let's talk more about waiting, because like you say, a lot of people have waited decades for this. Say this bill does go through. Say there's a good turnout and it does pass, the funds get appropriated. How quickly will those on the wait list get what, you know, they've been waiting for? Will they have to wait months again or years?
It's a good question, but the approach of this bill really allows for a diverse approach. So it could mean possibly working with developers who are already building homes to purchase new ones and add that to the inventory of DHHL, which would expedite housing for Hawaiians. It might also mean providing Hawaiians who are on the wait list with some deposit money so that they can purchase their own home. It's creative. It's a creative approach, and really that's what's going to be necessary in order to tackle this wait list.
So what can people do to get more involved and show their support for this bill?
Well, the bill's being heard today, but it still has a few more stops. This is the last stop in the House. It has to cross over to the Senate. The Senate has their own version of the bill, which was recently scheduled as well. So essentially, those that want to support the bill, go to our website, hawaiiancouncil.org/kokua, and that will allow you to get activated. It has various ways in which you could participate in this process to ensure that the state is fulfilling this obligation.
And Kuhio, one final question. What do you say to people who are watching right now, who have been waiting and who are wondering, how are these efforts different than other efforts in the past?
Well, it's the first time this amount of money has been offered to support and address the wait list. I mean, they've increased the funding to the Department of Hawaiian Homelands, but it really hasn't been significant enough to make a meaningful impact to tackle the wait list. And so this is critical. It's not often that the state has extra funds to address these types of issues. So you know, going back, this is a chance to provide economic self-sufficiency and stability for thousands of people who are on the verge of homeless or already homeless.
Okay, very important bill going through the state legislature process right now. Excuse me, Kuhio. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Thanks so much.